hey, if it's a good match on paper, and I know it is because I seen it last time, I'm going to make the match. I'm a promoter, but I don't know if that's what I would do in Toby Farley's position.
I'll tell you, Toby, no slouch either when it comes to blows, kicks, throwing the forearms and everything else. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about right there. Both of these guys are intense when it comes to this.
Toby is one of the hardest hitters I've ever seen, and there are very few men that have ever came into man, I'm way in the past. Came here to Innovate Wrestling, and have been able to match him strike for strike. Oh my God!
He said, "Bring it on!"
Oh my Lord! This match is vicious already. This is so hard hitting.
We're not a minute in.
We're a minute in, and I've seen 5 moves that would have taken me out of the business. Man, thank God I retired.
Oh my!
Right listen, you see that a million times, and most guys just step over the trip and but he countered there. Double stomp to the back. Just a 1 though. That shows you how tough Troy Parker is. Oh my God, did you hear that?
God.
Oh man.
That echoed through the building.
That would have knocked most men out. Up and over, the agility, and back in the corner. He was going for a suplex there.
He's going to hook him up for his own belly to back there. And Toby was able to fight out of it, but ate a super kick right there. Hey, back down to the ground goes Toby.
You don't see Toby Farley in trouble much.
Not at all.
Oh, he's going over here. Jumping over. What's he going to do? Oh, he blocked it.
Toby caught it. Oh, into the ring post.
He felt that kick the last time we were here. He didn't want to feel it again. He's going for it himself here.
Yep. We've seen Toby do this a lot, and he catches it.
He kicked him so hard, he literally elevated his own body. He threw all of his weight into that kick.
Caught that one full flush force.
Could be a knockout blow.
I'll tell you, and I'll tell you too, like one of our regulars here, Rabbit Rogue, was wrestling Toby up in New Jersey and got knocked clean out by that kick that you just saw from the apron. Knocked him clean out.
I would say he has knocked out many men with that kick. Just chops him right there.
They're taking a tour of the crowd here.
Kick to the knee. Big forearm shot.
5, 6.
Both men back in at this kind of 6 here. Oh wow.
Oh, throws him in. Oh!
German!
Just drops him right on his shoulders and his head.
Use that momentum from the slingshot off the top rope and you turned it into a German suplex.
You know, and Troy Parker dominated. People get behind Toby here. Oh, kick to the back.
Oh! It's bad when you just hear you don't hear a clap, you hear a thud.
The thud. Hey, when you hear that loud sound, it stings.
Oh, there's a clap.
Yeah. When you hear that thud, man, real damage is done.
Basement drop kick right to the face. Look at this. Transitions over into a crossface.
One of the most deadly moves in wrestling. That crossface.
Well, Troy's able to reverse.
Oh my God. That was a vicious clothesline.
That made clothesline of the night right there. That was clothesline of the night right there.
That was absolutely. I don't know how he kicked out. Most wrestlers in that locker room, and we got some tough guys back there. Most wrestlers would have not kicked out of that. Troy Parker's absolutely vicious. Working over the arm here. Standing on the hand. And again.
He may or may not stay with that hand. No, he is going to stay with that hand. That's something you got to do, you know. Somebody like Toby Farley, you take an arm away, you take a hand away, you take his right hand away that he can't punch with.
Yeah.
And then that's taking part of his offense away.
Yeah, we talk about his forearms and his kicks, but Toby Farley has a great straight right hand. You know, crossface here. Can't see from behind.
He's mounting him and punching him right in the back and the side of the head, trying to go for that cross arm breaker. And Toby, ever the grappler,
he didn't want
he
any
rolls
of that.
right out of it and back into a crossface.
Yeah.
Had the crossface on the left side the last time, now it's on the right.
He's wrenching back on the neck.
I can tell you from experience, no matter which side it's on, it hurts.
It's painful. That move affects the neck, the shoulder, the arm. So much damage can be done. Oh, just kicked his knee out. Oh, jump let stomp to the back.
Oh man, seated senton.
Big senton. Knocking the wind out of him. Not enough to get it done. In most situations, that would get it done. Crowd getting behind Toby Farley here.
Well, pulling him up by the nose.
Oh! Just so he could chop and do some damage here. Hard chops. Oh my God!
See that? He threw his leg into that one.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. But it was effective. You heard it. Oh no!
All he did was wake him up. Oh man!
Oh no! Oh! He's back. Oh!
Holy shit!
He kicked him. Holy! These
rights and lefts
are knocking the hell out of each other. This is absolutely violence.
Just thud after thud after thud, and slaps and a reverse spin kick there.
Referee might want to check him there.
Oh
man!
Yakuza kick.
That kick in the corner is absolutely vicious. Reverses. Jumping Enziguri. He's calling for a big close on himself. Saito suplex.
Oh man!
No. But he's back up.
Toby gonna give him one of his own.
That's the most vicious suplex in wrestling.
And they knock each other out.
Oh my God! And this crowd coming alive with respect. To both men here. Crowd chant, this is awesome.
Yes, they are. And it is.
And now they're getting behind Toby.
Holy mackerel. And they're coming up head to head here.
Oh my God. He leveled with that. Another.
Oh my God.
Like we said, that hard right hand of Toby Farley. Big forearm. Big roundhouse kick to stress.
Oh my God. Just the thud from the kicks, and there's a headbutt. Both men ate that one.
Oh, forearm.
Reversal into the corner. There's that running kick. Toby's put a lot of people away with that.
He has. He's starting to get fired up here. Shoots him in. thought he had it with that one, but not enough.
Referee starting to count here.
This matches have been an absolute war between these two great competitors. Two of the best you will see anywhere.
Is he flipping him off? I think he flipped him off. Troy Parker says, bring it on. Oh, God. Just those sickening thuds from those kicks. Wow.
Oh!
And a spear.
Just ran him through that spear.
This is a running blue thunder bomb before that spear. That he went a mile up on the air. Up in the air, excuse me. Wow.
Crowd get behind Toby Farley.
This is Toby Farley country.
Yeah, people love him here in East Tennessee, throughout East Tennessee. Oh man, if he just go to sleep, it'll be over. He has a vicious go to sleep.
Oh wow. Grabbing that top rope and saving himself.
That's what he had to do. No choice.
Back in. Rolls him up. Cutter!
Tommy cutter right there. Hits the ropes. Oh!
Running knee!
Straight psycho knee to the side of the head. This could be it right here. He's beat people with this. Crowd getting behind him.
Well, both of these guys are down. Referees to 6.
One of the hardest hitting matches that we have seen here in Net Pro Studios. I will say that. Just absolute violence.
And I think Toby just called for Emerald Flosion.
Oh man, that's what he puts people away with. It's one of his finishing maneuvers. A versatile man with many finishing maneuvers, but this is one of them. Oh no, he's going for the brain buster.
Oh, brain buster.
Well,
You're right, brain buster.
Nobody's kicked out of that brain buster. Oh, he missed.
He missed.
SCF. Is he going to tap?
Toby Farley, forward thinking, saw that kick coming, saw the opening, and he's got the STF hooked in.
He's got it in deep too. He's going to get to the ropes. He's reaching. We saw Toby broke it for a second to move his arms out of the way. And he's got it hooked in deep again.
Here's Andy Optimal.
Oh man.
What the hell?
Taunting him here. He knows he got a championship match coming up. Oh, he hit him in the back of the head. What's this? Oh no, he's going for the go to sleep. Oh!
The distraction. Troy Parker beats Toby Farley.
Oh my God. Very few people have defeated Toby Farley in an Innovate Wrestling ring. I mean, as many years as Toby's been here, I would say that number is probably less than 10.
Unbelievable.
In just his second match.
Andy Optimal coming in with the distraction. Cost Toby Farley the match.
He is a player here in this region. And man, I'm just lost for words at what this man has done here tonight.
Wow. That's making a statement there for the young Troy Parker. Being able to beat Toby Farley like that, but at the same time, there's an asterisk there.
There was a distraction.
Andy Optimal with the distraction.